Good evening, viewers. This is Colin from Heaven Skies Drone Images. Today is July 22nd, 2023. The time of this recording is 10:42. We're making a little trek down to the beach for my dentist. We're in search of a gas station. But right now, it's a beautiful, beautiful Saturday. We're driving to look for a gas station. And you can see everybody's out on their bikes. We're going through a neighborhood in New Jersey, which is one of the richest in the state. I do believe this is Deal. You know, a lot of this money down here, old money, not earned money, money passed down through generations. You know, this, I believe, I'm going to tell my daughter, but I should tell you guys. I saw an article in a newspaper, or maybe on NJ.com, that you can only, like if you're a delivery truck, you can only, oh, look at the puppy dog. You can only deliver certain things at a certain time during the time, because it's like a short window, because people don't want the noise, people don't want the loudness, so they basically pay to get rid of the noise. Definitely some beautiful homes around here. There's some to the right of getting built. And I'm here with my daughter, Caitlin. Say hi, Caitlin.
Hi.
I know I haven't been putting out much material, but again, you know, it's busy. It's something I do on the fun side. It is family orientated. So please keep comments, you know, clean. Yeah, just basically show you places where maybe one day you and your family, or maybe you and the boys or your boo want to go. Say, honey, that looks like a nice place to go. Maybe we should go and visit. So that's what my channel is all about. I do get my family involved because it does bring us kind of closer together. I don't like it when I do a lot of videos, but you know, it's something to do, right? Mm-hmm. We go to places we normally wouldn't deal with. So right now, we're on a corner of Linden Avenue. Linden Avenue, and I can't see until the red. Oh, Lincoln Avenue. You guys can see from the sign up top. And we got a green light, and I'll let you know. So on Lincoln, Ocean Avenue. How many times I've ridden this road and I forget the name now? Ocean Avenue kind of like hugs the coast. If we keep going down, we're going to run into Asbury Park. And I did a short video. I think my daughter was with me last year. Yep, here we go. Here's Deal. Sorry, I had the wrong name of the town. I'll get that for you later on. Here's Deal. This is the town I was telling you about. You can only deliver certain items at a certain time. This is, like I said, old money, passed down from generations to generations. People will never have to work a day in their life. Little mini scooter. A lot of bike riders, so you have to go slow. And cops will pull you over in this town. There's no joke. You know, so they do protect the town. That's why a lot of high taxes here. So, like, if they pull me out, my daughter, I got permission to take the phone and show my beat down. What are you doing in this neighborhood? I'm just passing through looking for a gas station. Oh, get out of the car. Bop, 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 bop. Stand out in the middle of the road and talk. That's a good thing. Oh, now I've seen it all. Have you seen it all, Katie? Mm-hmm. But I just got back from the dentist, which is down here in Long Branch. First time, you know, a couple times, but, you know, clean bill of health, no cavities. Everything was good. It was in and out, bing, bada, boom. The only thing they said is, you know, make sure when I use the CPAP to keep my mouth moist. So if anybody who uses the CPAP, you know that dry, cottony mouth. Wow. But I hope you guys are out there enjoying your summer. This is the first time. It usually rains every weekend. That's why I haven't been doing nothing. The rest of the family is home. My wife was involved in a little fender-bender altercation. Some young girl that wasn't paying attention to the road, at least the distance from the time my wife was trying to merge onto her main road. Looking to her left, not on the phone or anything, and whap, bam. Did some bumper damage, so it threw out her back. So traveling long distance, the doctor said, would not be good until she gets some physical therapy. Thank God the kids are okay. Young people heal. But, as accidents, happen. Fortunately, the other girl had Geico insurance, so that's going to take a long time. Insurance companies don't want to pay. That's another edition that I'm working on for a finance video. I know I was giving people empowering moments in my videos. Hopefully it didn't chase people away. But basically, I want to empower people that you can just find out on Google what this does, what that does, especially if the finances and the stock is dropping. People need to know about money and what's happening. So they're basic terms, debit, credit, that I teach my kids, so they're educated. Basically, it's stuff they're not teaching in schools, or the schools refuse to teach. So, like I was talking to this one guy at work, he says, Colin, if people want to tune into a funny video, they're going to want it funny. People want to tune into a finance, they'll tune into a finance. So I decided to drop that. But, hopefully one day I will do a finance video. And, hopefully, it's empower one person at a time, but I'm starting with my kids. But anyhow, enough of this, long-faced sob story. We're pulling into Asbury Park. And none of these gas stations there. Wow, look at all the people just out walking, huh, Katie? Mm-hmm. This is amazing. At least everybody's getting out doing some exercise, not sitting at home watching Oprah and eating bonbons. That's an Al Bundy reference. Bless you. So we're headed to a bakery once we get gas, which if you're from Jersey, originally from Jersey, and you moved out, that's why everybody stays close to Jersey, because of the food. It's all about the water. The bakeries are good. Out in Pennsylvania, people don't know what a sub is. They think freaking Wawa is the best sub ever. Bakery, little Mary Joe's bakery was making blueberry muffins. Yeah, that's good in Dander for where you're at, but once you come to Jersey, man, superior food. New York, best pizza ever. So, I guess this guy found a parking spot. Wow. But anyhow, like I was saying, we were here, March of last year?
Yep.
And we were driving around. Yeah. It was cold. We just decided, we came to the bakery. I was out on disability. And I don't remember. We came down here to go to the bakery. And I did a short video on the Asbury Convention Center. We were out there, taking pictures and stuff. The guy saw me. He says, "You want to see inside?" I'm like, "Yes." I said, "Thank you." So there are some nice people out there. And, they couldn't do concerts because it was just opening up after the scandemic. And he walked me around. I was like, man, you can just smell the oldness in there. You can smell the concert goers and everything. So I'll put a link at the end of this video to that short blurb. But that's where, if you're familiar with Bruce Springsteen, if you're a Fred Flintstones fan, it's Bruce Springsteen. He practiced there several times. My camera's a little upside. Sorry, folks. I don't have my regular camera today, but we're dash camming it. It's okay. Do you have anything to say to the viewers? But it's a hot one out. Well, it's a hot one. I'm 7 inches from the sun. We're in Asbury Park. For some reason it stanks down here. A little bit over to the left, I'll show you the convention center. To the right used to be the old carousel. I'm sorry that you're on an angle. I used to come down here in the 70s with my mom, and she used to ride with me and grab the golden ring. So if anybody's from the area, remember the golden ring with the carousel? She got the golden ring. I remember one time people were rooting for her because she tried to get the golden ring and couldn't, but she finally got it. By the way, here's the convention center that I did a little blurb about in one of my videos. So we're just going around, bringing around town. And lots of dogs. But yeah, no, it was about, a golden ring. It was a carousel. But they closed down. Asbury Park went through a lot of transitions. Oh, another dog. Dog was like, why are you taking a dog out in the heat? They're just dragging them. They got like a flu called dragon ass. But anyhow, they went through transitions where I went through bad times, good times, bad times. Now, they're trying to revitalize, and I think it's doing really good. It's bringing families back. Oh yeah, what's it say? One of those airplanes with the banner sign. I should hire one of those that says, fly my drone with that damn Heavenskiesdroneimages. All right, now we can continue searching for a gas station, which I'm down to 9 miles an hour. Looks like there's some construction going on here. Electric scooters. Ooh. I would love to get an electric scooter. That'd be so great. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't have to pedal.
I want on an electric bike.
Yeah, well, electric bike. That would be good. I guess this is a parking, public parking over here. So if you're not into sharking and looking for a spot on the road, just come here. Pay your public parking. You don't have to worry about the man giving you a ticket. Come back and, having a good day with your family at the beach. And then you realize, I got a $75 parking ticket. Crying the blues because you didn't check the meter. Just come and park at the garage. $25 indoor parking. Climate controlled, you're good. And trust me, you got it. So we're heading towards the infamous Stone Pony. Oh, jeez. Look over here. Looks like they're doing summer concert series. Oh, son of a gun! It's the Stone Pony. It's a famous where Bruce Springsteen and a couple other John Bon Jovi. They're doing a concert series outdoors.
Is this the Stone Pony?
No, I thought it was that they closed down, but yeah, it's the Stone Pony stage. Something's going on tonight. Did they get rid of the Stone Pony? They painted it.
Isn't that like blue building the Stone Pony?
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing, I'm gonna have to look into that. If any of my friends out there watching, can you tell me what happened to the Stone Pony? Because it looks like they closed and they painted the building purple. The famous awning is gone. Everything. Now there's just a big tent in the parking lot. Have they succumbed to just the economy just that bad? I'll look into you on that, and I'll put it in the comments. I'll put it in the paragraph below. So that would be a shame if they did. The Stone Pony used to be a white building, and now it's purple. All right, we got to get a gas station. So here we are. Made it to Bradley Beach. I found a gas station. It was a BP. I think it was $3.47 a gallon. And then right around the corner there was another station. Do you remember the name? Shh, not Sheets. Oh well, it was Speedway. It was $3.52 or 53. So I lucked out with that one. So as you can see, the Bradley Beach train station's over there. So if you live up north or anywhere in the state of New Jersey, you can take the train to Bradley Beach, pushing the button that doesn't work. And here is the bakery. We've been coming here for many, many years. Why? Because it's one of the best that we've known. So if you live in New Jersey or New York, if you want to put in the comments where you think there's a better bakery than the Del Ponte Bakery, let me know and I will try it for you and give you my review on it. But traffic is really heavy. First weekend, that's been nice with no rain. I'll give Mom a call, see if she wants it.
It's typical.
So as you can see, all the goodies here.
Exactly.
They got everything. Cookies with sprinkles,
No, hold on.
danishes, cakes. Can't beat a better bakery than this. If you're from Pennsylvania, you know the bakery's gonna suck. Jersey, because of the water. New York, pizza, because of the water. You could easily spend $100 in here. And enjoy every single minute. So here you can buy some drinks.
Where you from, buddy? Where you from?
Pennsylvania. Where are you at? We got some stuff that looks green. Can't see down there because it's all condensation. Oh, that's the almond cake. Close it up. Please do not open doors. Open doors. Public school education.
She said she helped you see what it was.
Yeah, that's okay. I know she meant well.
6654 if you want to receive.
Oh, there's some good stuff. Almond paste cookies, coconut macaroons. Over here, it's more, just looking at this stuff, I'm gaining weight. But here, where I come in. Price list,
Stay right there.
everything is good. Look at all that. Donuts. They might have them in the back. Over there. Cookies. Scones, I think they're called. Just here. Pie. All the
So 2
cookies.
walnut and 1 plain.
Correct.
They have vanilla with chocolate.
Casey, blueberry. Oh my God. Muffins. Blueberry muffins.
How about I get one of each? We'll get a vanilla with chocolate and a vanilla with vanilla. And then you and Obi can juice it out. Anything else?
Right over there.
2 of which one?
Look at big cookies. Oh yeah, look at the pretzels. Awesome. All the price lists. Here is the name of the bakery. Oh, covering the name. So feel free to give them a call.
And you said sugar, right?
Correct.
Yes. Anything else? On the second shelf. We're gonna get
3.
that's £2, okay?
Oh my God, look at that big one.
The yellow and orange one. Three of those also. And then the red, white, and blue sprinkles, also 3 of them. And then a brownie, like a regular brownie.
Here's the end of the cakes. We just spent nice. I'm telling you, come on down. You will not be disappointed. This is probably the best bakery in the state of New Jersey. We're from Pennsylvania, so anytime we come down in the air, we'll buy it. Because we don't get good bakeries out there. It's horrible, horrible. So we've been coming here for years. But thank you, sir. As you can see, here's our final product. I brought my helper along. She's a good little helper, even though I get to eat her box. And that was the bakeries. And they also have their own food. Here's the outside of the bakery. It's 600 South Main Street, Route 71, right across the street from the Bradley Beach train station. Or you can just take the bus, 8:30, it'll be right here. Okay, we're walking. That looks like a cool guy walking like this. He's like on a serious mission. It's like So let's go see where the next escapade takes us. All right, here we are. Back going through Asbury Park area. We had a nice time, right? Went to the bakery, stopped and had some pizza just down the road. It was okay. It wasn't bad. Pepperoni had a kick. Belle had to suck on some ice cubes to calm down the tongue. What'd you think of it, Katie?
It was not that bad.
Not that bad. She said it was cheesy. But it's all about the cheese, man. Put a little of that Parmesan cheese on a little bit. And then away you go. So now we're heading back home. We're just going to show y'all a little bit of the beach. You know, nice day. Daddy-daughter time. You don't get them days too often, do you? But I always tell people, treasure what you have now. Don't desire what you need. Your treasure is right in front of you. Wow, look at that. It's one of those cars. Well, that's because the engine's raised up and it, you know, let more air into the intake. That's the bay. Down by the bay, where the watermelon grows, and the bugs fly around your head, and then you get this fly swatter from Harbor Freight that don't swat anything, and you're out $9.99. Little bobby things. So we're just backtracking around the way we came. Again, I'm just plop the camera up on the mount, you know, not holding anything because I'm driving and it's against the law to drive and hold your cell phone in some states. Please check your local guide to where they are, because down here, like I said, the cops will pull me out and pop, 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 and my daughter's going to videotape it and laugh. And then next thing you know, I'm a YouTube TikTok shorts sensation on somebody else's page. Oh yeah. This guy looks like he's having too good of a time bobbing his head back and forth. And he's whistling too. Yeah. You saw that, didn't you?
Yeah.
I don't have a thought in my head. Stop for pedestrians. It's the law. The man. New cop cars is have the black, dark cars, and then they put police wherever they're from in black lettering. So you just think it's just a regular car. So now they're trying to trick you. Oh, look at that house on the right. Yeah, that's my house. No, somewhere out there, the public is financing some CEO to have a house like that while the rest of us live in somewhat mediocre policy. Hey, if I ask this guy, do you think he can pedal out his ass all the way back to Pennsylvania for us? No. Want to ask him?
No.
I triple dog dare you to ask him.
No.
Why not?
Because.
Well, if he was to take us home, pedaling like the way he is now, how long do you think it would take?
2 days.
Oh, hell no. I think it would be more. My man is struggling, boy. Woo!
Maybe
About a month, yeah. Yeah, he was huffing and puffing. He was like that. I think I can. What's the name of that train? Some kind of train that tried to go up the hood. And he tried to chug up the hill going, I think I can. Until he finally get up the top, like a corporate ladder, and somebody kicks you down, and you're like, and you're like, man, I'm gonna try something else. Wow, look at these homes. But you know what, folks? Even though they have big homes, they do sit idle during the winter time. There's nobody here. But again, with big homes come big responsibilities, big bills, big gas bills, big electric bills, just big everything. Bigger tax bills. If you want to spend all your money on bills, you know, maybe New Jersey is the place for you. If you want to keep your hard-earned money, you know, maybe retire someday, you know, Pennsylvania might be for you, or somewhere else, but, you know. Or Tennessee. That's an upcoming video soon. But, yeah, no, just think about next time you spend a purchase on something and, you know, who gets a cut off of that. And showing these houses would be something that you realize that, oh, maybe I don't need this, or I don't need that. Simple way of life. So right now, again, we're going back to Ocean Avenue, the way we came. Now you can see, you know, pedestrian traffic died down. You're going to see a lot of, what's the best way to put it, clubs, like elite clubs where you can go swimming. You know, people pay for private beaches, even though I don't know why it's a private beach, you know. It's not property, it's a beach. But these clubs, they're very, very expensive. I'm not sure, but, you know, talking to some of the locals over here, they're very high priced. And when you belong to a club, kind of like with golf clubbing, you know, honey, I'm going to play golf. And your wife's like, okay, again? And he'll be like, yeah, all right. I'll hang out here with the pool boy. But anyhow, you know, when you join these clubs, do you really get anything out of it? You know, if somebody belongs to like a golf club, one of these elite clubs, private clubs, put a comment in down, you know, below if it's worth it. Because to me, it's just a status symbol. It's, hey, I got money and you don't. You know, so just like down where we live, we have a private club pool. It's not really worth it. You know, they don't do anything different than the town pool does. Oh, that's an old church. But unfortunately, like I said, I'm only showing you the car point of view. I'm not turning it to the right or the left. You're just basically seeing what a dash cam, but wider would do. unfortunately, I wasn't expecting to do a video. Just come down to get my teeth cleaned and then go home. But, you know, we learn these mistakes. Always have a backup camera. There's a biker gang that just went by. More people standing on the side of the road. It's a good thing. Hey, where you want to have a conversation? I don't know. How about in the middle of the road? Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, let's block traffic and have people go around. Sounds like fun. What do we got here? Oh, it's a baby. Oh, baby. Bless you. Oh, I should say, God bless you. American flag. We're still on Ocean and Sycamore. There's some of the beach over there. Well, on a note, here's a person that's swam in the Atlantic Ocean and the Pacific Ocean. I swam in the Pacific Ocean probably about maybe 17 years ago. I was out in California when Arnold Schwarzenegger was governor. That's right! I went to the Disney 50th anniversary. So we went to Laguna Beach, I believe it was. I swam in the water. Just because, I wanted to try to swim in all 7 oceans. After reading what all the other 5 oceans have to offer, I'll just take the 2. It was cold. Waves were fun, but it was cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now come to the Atlantic Ocean. I'd never been in it in the month of September, but it's still warm. The water's not bad, you know, but I prefer the Atlantic over the Pacific anytime. Now, if you're a surfer dude, I would take the Pacific because you do have bigger waves. Here on the Atlantic side, East Coast, people try to surf. It's just like you make bigger waves in the bathtub than you do in the ocean. But you know, I guess chicks find that groovy or jiggy, whatever. I don't know if you youngins still use the word jiggy. If you do,
No.
comment below.
No.
That, yeah, I still use jiggy.
No.
No.
It's a vibe.
Is it vibe?
A vibe.
A vibe. Well, jiggy's a vibe.
No, it's not.
And what is jiggy? A bump.
Okay.
Bump, 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 bump. Bump. Wells Fargo. Some more people. Oh! Don't you just love the infrastructure of the state of New Jersey? So now here we are. We entered a town called Seabright, New Jersey. You know, this also runs along Ocean Avenue, the same road that we kept going to Asbury Park. If you look on the map is something that tells you where you are other than a GPS. You'll see there's like several roads that run along the whole coast of New Jersey. And done this trip many a times. The kids enjoy it. Just a nice breeze. So earlier before, if you heard a lot of blowing, that was because of the air conditioning. Now we got the windows open. And there's a lot of stop and go traffic because people are going to the beach. You know, I was telling my daughter, I said, if I ever become one of those people that backpack with a freaking beach chair on my back, yeah, it's definitely time to, you know, do something about it. But yeah, no, there's no way in heck I'm carrying a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying, to the beach. I know there's going to be people out there that, well, I like sitting in the chair and I like reading on the beach. Well, I like reading at home too, but I'm not going to bring my comforter or, you know, the lazy boy chair. Just, you know, sit on the beach. I don't want to get sand in my butt. Well, don't go to the beach. You know? right, we're still in Seabright. It's a 7-Eleven, which just passed on 7-Eleven, July 11th. They were giving out free Slurpees. Some places had a lot of choices, some didn't. But as you can see, I would compare this town to little smaller towns, maybe in Massachusetts, like off the Cape Cod. Their town's a little bit bigger, but this is kind of like, it's a beach town. Its revenue is driven by nice weather. Spring sometimes, summer basically. The fall, people still come out, and in October, everybody's getting ready for Halloween. So, the town's not going to see much traffic in October. A lot of people base their livelihood on small towns like this. And, fortunately, I've been picking up, reading the news online and stuff, and a lot of restaurants have been closing and just can't afford it. Prices are going up, and it's not due to inflation. I keep telling people, yes, it could be a little bit of inflation, but it's also greed. More money for less product. That's the bottom line. It's greed. And these smaller businesses are basically trying to keep up with their costs, their average. So if they cost, just say a case of hamburgers, $20. It's $20 out of the, so they have to maybe charge $22 for a hamburger to get some kind of profit. And a lot of places are struggling. Warren Buffett, if anybody knows who he is, he's one of the richest people in the world, with stock. I got to teach my kids who he is. They recently were at a club for the elites, and I was reading this. His wife was overheard on an audio microphone saying, "Why does it cost $4 for a cup of coffee?" So if you want to be like the rich, don't spend. But unfortunately, with that mindset that we have, we like to go out and have fun with our families, spend money on things, while the rich saves their money and tries to get discounts. But I haven't found that video, but like I said, if it made the news, then it's true. But yeah, complaining about a $4 cup of coffee. So we're going to make a left here, go through a town I believe called Rumson. We can now, if you go up further, straight, you will hit Sandy Hook. It's a little bit longer, but we've been to Sandy Hook. Did I do a video? No. Well, that might be the next thing. I'll come show you the old army barracks and things. But anyhow, Sandy Hook, if you're familiar, is basically during the war. They had a station, army base there to protect the state, to guard the East Coast. At the time, you could still see New York, and also it's also famous where Bruce Springsteen was driving his motorcycle, and he was talking to a couple of fans, and he had a drink, and the local cop gave him some kind of test and arrested him, and he got off. So unless you're a celebrity, you can do whatever you want, but otherwise, me or you probably would have ended up in jail. But you can Google that news. It was during the shutdown, just when that was starting to open up. He was arrested, so check that out. But yeah, New Jersey's known for a lot of Bruce Springsteen, Danny DeVito, the one guy from Saturday Night Live, Joe Piscopo. He used to be funny. There's a kid from West Orange, the original 90210. I don't know if he's still alive, but he tall kid with frizzy hair. I forget his name, but if you remember his name, you can leave a comment in the comment. But yeah, there's a lot of famous stars that came out of New Jersey. Everybody, oh my God, everybody's going to the beach. Usually when we go to the beach, we like to go to Seaside. But Seaside over the years has not come back since the hurricanes when Governor Christie was in office, wiped out a whole boardwalk. You know, they built up as much as they can, but you know, they're still struggling, but it's kind of like not a fan favorite anymore. Point Pleasant is where a lot of people are headed to now, and
Or Ocean City.
or Ocean City down you know, south Atlantic City. Yeah, but yeah, I like going there. I like going to the Seaside State Park. You know, it's more family orientated. And I haven't been to the boardwalk this year. This is the first time I've been down here since it's not rained. And again, reading articles online that a lot of those games that you play, throw the darts, shoot the basketball in the hoop, they've gone up in price, and the average family cannot have any fun. So down here, I believe we will come out towards Monmouth College. Still got a ways to go. Right now we're on the crossroad is Monmouth Avenue, which is not a nice avenue. Trees and limbs in the area. But as you can see, you know, it's nice down here. If you make a right, you get to see people reading. Avenue of Two Rivers. Oh, Rumson Road. That's okay. That's what I thought. Which is Monmouth County 520. So this is Rumson. And Rumson, the reason I say there's money in this is a lot of stockbrokers, people who work on Wall Street live here. You know, when you hang out in places in Jersey and you talk to people, you meet friends. There is, you know, they would hop on a ferry, be in downtown, you know, New York with where Wall Street is, come back, you know, and you're home. Not like trekking on the highways. But it's a different era. This was back in the 90s. I'm sure it's changed, but Wall Street is, you know, a lot of, you know, I think people have been laid off throughout the years, and I think a lot of them are going through AI technology. But now with people having like Robinhood, Webull, Moomoo, you know, all these apps that you can trade at home, you know, a stockbroker job is basically, you know, no more. Back in the day, you would call your broker, say, I want to trade, and he'd make a trade, and by the time your trade went through, it'd be like 24 hours later, so. But, you know, New Jersey is nice. Yeah, I harp on it. Yes, the high taxes, but it's home. For people who come from Jersey, it's home. You know, it's nice. It's familiar. You know, of course, you know, the old saying is you can't go home again if you've been away for a long time. It totally changes. Like I go to my old hometown, and I don't feel the same way I did when I lived there. But I want my kids to see where I grew up and where we played. I want the world to see part of New Jersey that, yeah, it used to be the butt of jokes over the years, but, you know, it's still a fun place to be. Especially if you're overrun by a lot of tourists going to the beach. The only reason we didn't go to the beach today, too, is, excuse me, that reading that I think they said by Seaside, and maybe last week down by Cape May, they had to close the beaches due to fecal matter, high pollutants in the water, especially with all that runoff coming. It could be animal poo, it could be human waste. So, again, back in the day, New Jersey used to be the home of neat syringes coming up on the beach. Haven't heard that in a while. It used to be a dump. A lot of hospitals used to dump their waste in the beach. Not the beach, the water. It would wash up. So a lot of jellyfish. If the water is too warm, you're going to see jellyfish. This one over here decides to poke a jellyfish, what, last year?
No, a jellyfish almost touched me.
Oh, okay. You know, I've never been stung by one, but I know people who have. It hurts. So, if you ever seen Nemo, yeah, that's what jellyfish are like. Wow, look at that house. But anyhow, golf course. I can't yell the word floor because nobody's out playing. Yeah, no, New Jersey isn't bad. You know, if it's on one of your top 10 places for destinations, come on down. You'll see a lot of good things. Up north, you know, we'll get to it, you know, eventually. Where George Washington slept. There's a lot of parks, a lot of battlefields. Way up top, you have High Point State Park. Down below is Cape May, the southernmost tip. Again, it's a big word for you kids out there, but New Jersey is a peninsula state, meaning it's surrounded by 3 bodies of water.
Really?
Yeah, you know that.
I've never known that.
Oh yeah, they taught that in school.
No, they haven't.
Maybe with Nolan.
I know you're scared.
So, we're still on Rumson Road. Now, this is something I'm not doing because I'm at a red light. If you notice, that's U.S. Army Fort Monmouth. I guess you can go in. The base is no longer, but it was used for training. This is where Netflix wants to build their studios. Well, welcome back. But yeah, I just wanted to take some time and show you Fort Monmouth. I don't know much about it. I do know it was very active in the 70s and 80s. It did employ some civilians, mostly civilians, but it was an Army base. Back maybe 77, 78, in my township where I used to live, was a thing for kids called the Police Explorers. Oh dang, we just made one big ass circle. You know where you are? Like fuck you. This is where the road would have came in, so we just made one big U loop. Wow, next time I know I'll take the Sandy Hook right. That's the Monmouth Mall over there. But anyhow, yeah, it was a group called the Police Explorers, and it was maybe somebody who wanted to be a cop and show you what it was like to be a police. You would go along for ride-alongs, not get out of the car, basic stuff. Yeah, you know, traffic stops or anything, nothing heavily. And there's like 6 of us that came down to the Police Explorers. They brought us in a van, and after like a long week, our parents had to come and get us. I still have the hat at home, believe it or not. It's in my childhood box. But that was an idea of what police people go through at a police academy, probably also military. It was interesting. It was different. You know, being that young age, being away from your parents was, you know, a little hard. But once you got to know other friends and hung out, yeah, it was fun. I think it's 210. And you know, it was that's one of the record memories that I recall at the police academy. Well, for the week. I remember one time they were trying to teach us how to handcuff a prisoner. So you tell them to spread it, lean up against the wall, kick their feet apart, put one hand behind the back, and make the person stand up and put the other hand behind the back. Well, I didn't know. I was like, yeah, this is easy. I can do this. So the one guy from, I don't know where he was, it's throughout the state of New Jersey, put his right hand behind his back. Then I had told him, put your left hand behind your back. And my ass told him, forgot to stand up. Next thing you know, he goes, bam, hits his head against the chalkboard. And the instructor's like, oh, you got to tell the kid to stand up. I was like, oh. So there was a fail for me. But yeah, that's one of the recollections I have of Fort Monmouth, New Jersey. But we're coming up to the Parkway. Next time we'll talk, we'll be over by I don't call it PNC Art Center. That's so stupid because a bank's got to, that's going out of business eventually. You got to put their name to it. It's the Garden State Art Center, if you're a real Jersey. Well, family, we're coming up to the end. It's the Art Center, as you can see, there's been a big brown sign. PNC Bank Art Center. Nah, that don't sound right, man. It's the Garden State Art Center. That's what us old-timers who lived in Jersey for a long time call it. We're about 2 miles away, and I'm going southbound on the Garden State Parkway. There's heavy traffic, but it's moving very slow. Let's just say, one of those motor carts at Walmart. I call them the fat-ass carts. You go faster than the traffic going down the southbound lane. So I just wanted to take this time to welcome another new subscriber. I am up to 92. Thank you for subscribing and watching my videos. Also, I forgot to tell you, the Art Center, there's a Vietnam Expo. It's like a wall. I've never been there, but I want to get there. For the falling, I believe, in the state of New Jersey. So if you ever find yourself in this area and you want to visit the memorial, you can stop by. No charge, it's free. At least as of now, the state hasn't decided to charge anything. But yeah, during the summer, I think up to the end of September, maybe October sometimes they do events, but as early May they start. A lot of concerts. I remember I saw back in the day, Boston. But they had the original singer, but the problem was he was an original singer, but he couldn't hit that high note, so they got another singer who can hit the high note. So, it was funny. He was told, he even said it in the beginning of the song, he said, I can't hit that high note, but I can go with good old Charlie here can hit the high note, and he did. Saw Rush, saw Bryan Adams. I forget who else I saw. But that was when concerts were a little bit more inexpensive. So there's the exit. We're coming up to Driscoll Bridge. And that's where I'm going to leave you. But what I wanted to tell you, which I find funny, is a tale from good old engineering college boy day, is the signs, the billboard here. All right, I'm doing 60, 65. Everybody around me maybe be doing about 80 or so. The billboard showed Eric Church. So I saw it back there and I just passed it and it was still on Eric Church. So if you're only going to read once or catch it in the middle of and change it into, I don't know, a McDonald's ad or something, you're not going to see much. So what's the sense of even having a stupid billboard if you're going this fast and you're only going to see one person? So, to me, it just boggles the mind. Now up here is the exit for Sandy Hook. Again, we just made a big U-turn back there. Sandy Hook is a nice place. I'm going to take you after the season to show you around when there's less people. But it's not so crazy. Kind of is a dumbed down of Asbury Park in Maryland. I did a video there too, so I'll leave a link at the end of the video. So the bridges we're coming up to is called the Driscoll Bridge. The original bridge is still there, but they built a bigger bridge. And I don't know what they call it. They might call it Driscoll 2 Bridge, I'm not sure. Again, when you're doing 60, 65 miles an hour, you can't really see the dedication plaque on the side, so I'm going to maybe do a little research on that. That's how long it's been. These were the famous bridges when you came, if you were in Jersey, up north, let's face it, you could either say there's North Jersey, Central Jersey, South Jersey. Central Jersey is the lost boys. Some people claim there is no Central Jersey. Some people claim there is. So it's a battle that's been going on for a long time. So if you lived up North Jersey, like back in the day, or even now, like where I used to live, once you hit these bridges, you knew the beach was coming up somewhere down the line. And going home, you knew you were leaving the beach and your good time was over. So, being as a kid, I have fond memories of getting excited, like, going to Asbury Park with my mom. I'm like, the beach is only a certain amount away. Take a nap, wake up, the beach is there. But there is a distance from the bridge to Asbury Park, the PNC, on the Garden State Arts Center. You can look carefully over to your left, you'll see the traffic going down south. But I had a friend of mine sent me a link. There's a link out there from when the Garden State Parkway was being built. And it's funny to see the road being dirt, constructions. Why do I want to say it was built in the 20s or the 40s? I'm not sure. That's how long. I can't find the link anymore. But this guy did a fan page and had pictures of the parkway being built. Originally, the parkway was supposed to have no tolls. So there was like a toll. It's funny, Jersey was known for high tolls and toxic waste. If you saw a movie called The Toxic Avenger, you'll see what I mean. But tolls were supposed to disappear. But they decided, okay, what we're going to do is get rid of some tolls, charge more at these bigger intersections because we still want the money to fix the roads and fix this. Yeah, well, in some places on the parkway, it might be true, but we all know where the money's going. So bottom line is, there's been groups and advocates to get rid of the tolls on the parkway. There's been advocate groups to get rid of the tolls on the turnpike. But, they keep raising it. I remember they used to have little, I think I got rid of them all. They might have one or two somewhere. But the parkway had its own special token, like a script. A script is when you get paid in the company's money and you're only allowed to spend it in one spot. So you would buy a roll for $10 with the tokens that had the Garden State Parkway. I think I had a cutout of a, I don't know, like a Y, upside down Y. And that token, you would throw it into the exact change, the scale would read it, on you go. Occasionally you get the one broken scale, and you're like, I know I threw it in there. There was no receipt, so you go through anyhow. You set off the alarm. It was like, and you're like, I paid. Back then, it was a little bit mellower. I was just telling my daughter on the way down, being a kid, you wanted to come to the shore. People used to throw change in the exact change bin all the time and try to beat the green light and to set off the alarm. Most of the time it would miss. So, if you were a true Jerseyan, you would say, stop at the toll plaza, look down at the ground, and there would be change. You pick up the change, throw your 35 cents in, and then you go. So you never have to pay a toll. Well, eventually that's why they got rid of that, because people like me were throwing change in there from the ground. But you're young, you weren't making much. I think back there, minimum wage was $5 and something. Not like now, but $7.25. Pushing carts at ShopRite and all that other stuff. You can go down the shore for the weekend, sleep on the beach. So here's the rest area. Now the rest areas do the gas. If you're looking for gas, I would recommend filling up before the rest areas. They charge a higher price. Everything at this, I believe it's state run, or maybe, I'm not sure. That might be getting my states mixed up. But the bottom line is the gas is going to be more expensive. Fill it up somewhere cheap and just come on down. where was I? Oh yeah, but I also want to thank my new subscriber that brought it up to 92. So let's try to push this to 100. Come on, guys. Tell your friends about this channel. You're probably wondering, oh, how come you don't have any drone images or anything like that? Well, that's because I don't have time. You know, what am I? I'm trying to find places to go every weekend. It's raining, or I have, like I said, a dentist appointment, or something's going on with the family. You know, when you realize when you have kids, and you know, you're trying to keep your head above water and do this, you know, you don't have a lot of time. So we're coming up to the Driscoll Bridge. The idea is, if you're in the express, which is over to the left, and over here on the right, if you want Route 287, when you get to where the lanes come together, you better get over automatically to the right. Like right now, I'm going to go try to get over to the right. Okay, car's coming over. Because they idiot-proof it on the ground, and they paint it 287 or Amboys or whatever. So now coming up down here. But anyhow, thank you for the new subscriber. We're up to 92. So far, this has been on. I'm starting my little over first 1 year, I believe.
Yeah.
Doing it. I started this channel during the shutdown because I used to be a drone pilot for real estate. But when this pandemic hit and the shutdown hit, I wasn't needed because everybody was coming out to where we live and put me out of business because they were just paying cash for housing. So I was like, what do I do for fun? I started this. I wanted a family fun channel where, you know, I know there's not been a lot of comments in there. That's because people, I believe, want to say rude stuff or whatever, but I keep it clean. You know, some child comes across of it and say, hey, this looks like a fun place, Mom. What do the comments say? Then you've seen all this rude stuff. Nah, kids don't have it hard and easy these days. Sorry. You know, every generation is different. So now if you come over here, this area just opened up, you want to get all the way to the right. You can do it like that guy. Pretend you're Mario freaking Andretti. Now if you look to the right of these bridges, that's the original Driscoll Bridge. They said in order to take the traffic away, they built this. And they put it up pretty quick now. Look at all the cars. Everybody wants to go to the beach today. Oh, Mom, we can't go to the beach. Okay, little Johnny, let's go to the beach. Yay! By the time you get to the beach, it's going to be nighttime. And then you'll be like, I want to go in the water. No, because we stuck in traffic for 6 hours. And look over here on the side. I believe that's Route 9. So little Johnny doesn't go to the beach. Little Johnny gets to go to the boardwalk where little Johnny's mom and dad drops about $150 on darts on the pop a stinking balloon to get a little stuffed animal because little Johnny cries he wants a bit. Anyhow, you know where I'm going with this, folks. So this is the new bridge. This is the bridge when you came over from North Jersey, you knew you were going to be at the shore. So over to the left is New Brunswick. To the right, back there was Amboys Theater. No longer around. That was the place to go back in the day. But Perth Amboy is not a place to go. If you say you want to go to Perth Amboy for vacation, yeah, nice try. Not a family fun-filled vacation. So as you see, they make an idiot group. 287 here, 440, which goes to Staten Island to New York, Route 9 north. Or you continue on the Parkway all the way to the left. And when you drove this road so many times, you know where to go. But as the end of our drive comes down, Katie, would you like to say anything to our subscribers? Add to this? Did you have a good day with Daddy Daughter Day? Yeah. Yeah? Would you do anything different, or you want to hang with Dad? Yeah, like I said, fun Dad, evil Mom. I'm fun Dad, Mom's evil. She's the one that says, no, don't do that. Dad's like, yeah, let's jump off the cliff. Mom's like, no, you stupid or something?
Yeah.
Dad's like, come on, there's water down below.
Here we don't die.
Wile E. Coyote does it all the time. And then your mom's like, oh, go ahead, see what I can. Well, did you enjoy your day with Fun Dad?
I guess so.
Yeah, 'cause dads are fun. I'm Fun Dad. Evil
Sure.
Mom. Why I say it's Fun Dad? 'Cause dads are fun. Moms are like, oh no, don't do that, no. Well, dads are like, come on, let's go in the water. Moms are like, no, I don't want to do it. Dads are like, come on, yeah, let's do it. Let's go parasailing. Mom's like, no, don't do that. See, that's what Fun Dads are about, to show fun. Evil Mom, Fun Dad. But anyhow, thank you for taking your time out to listen to our little talk. Again, if you hear little crackles, that's because there's air conditioning on, because it is hot. And we are right now on Route 287 going north. And now I'm going to end it here, but if you again, right now we're on 287 north. So if you like the content that you see, please subscribe, tell your friends. We're here, Family Fun Channel. Please subscribe, hit that bell for future notifications. And
Give it a big thumbs up.
give it a big thumbs up. Nothing but thumbs. But family, thank you. Take care. God bless every single one of you. And we will see you in the next vlog.